What is up, guys? Welcome back to our video series here, video number 3, as we dive into the magical kingdom of asbestos removal. As we have mentioned, a lot of older homes used asbestos in their building materials, especially if your home was built prior to the 1970s. Typically, discovering asbestos is done during the closing process whenever your home undergoes numerous inspections. From that point, asbestos removal just kind of becomes part of the purchasing process. That's not always the case though. Some people skip those inspections to keep upfront costs low and then don't find out they have asbestos until later on down the road when Aunt Agus mentions it. Aunt Agus is in her 80s, so she's seen a thing or two. She directs you to my video for how to test for asbestos because, as it turns out, Aunt Agus is a pretty big Clean with Confidence fan. By George, she was right. The test comes back positive. You have asbestos. Now what? Well, first off, understand that just because you have asbestos in your home doesn't necessarily mean that you're being exposed to it. So if the material is still intact and untouched, and I would even say out of reach, then you're not going to be in any harm. Think of a colony of wasps or bees outside your home in the summertime, flying around. You leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. It's the same philosophy and mentality with asbestos. Now, if the material is cracked or crumbling and in bad condition, then this is a red flag and you should seek professional help. Now, what you're going to need to do from this point is find a certified asbestos consultant. The cost to remove this stuff is going to be determined by the amount that has to be removed. So if you have a lot of it, it's going to be really expensive, and if you have a little bit, it's still going to be expensive. Typically, asbestos removal runs in the thousands. Probably one of the most frustrating things about this situation is that homeowners insurance, the policies, typically don't cover asbestos removal. But it's not all bad. What you can do is check with your state agencies and ask them. Say, hey, I've got asbestos. I got to get it out of my house. It's crumbling. It's in bad condition. I'm in an unsafe environment, And ask them if they have any kind of financial aid that you can participate in, like grants or loans. Stuff like that. Now, the way you're going to go about this is you want to get an asbestos professional to come out, evaluate your home, and then get a separate asbestos abatement firm to do the actual work so that no conflict of interest occurs. The asbestos removal process involves sealing off the area, encapsulating the material, and then removing it from the house. Always ask for proof of certification and make sure you get copies of all the paperwork that documents that your asbestos was removed in accordance with state and federal procedures. Photos of how the material was handled and removed should also be included with that paperwork. So to wrap things up, if asbestos removal is in your future, the EPA does provide a list of contacts in each state to help get you started. They also offer training if becoming certified in asbestos removal interests you. I will leave a link to that page down below. So my friends, we have taken a tour with these videos. First, we defined what asbestos is. Second, we talked about how to test for asbestos. And third, how to get it out of your house and out of your life.
Get out of my house.
If you liked the video, give it a big Clean with Confidence thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more great content. And until next time, I hope you have a beautiful day.